All right, man. Hey, how y'all doing, man? I know you want more. I know you're fainting for it, man. You want it. Absolutely, you should. So we're gonna continue in the great book of Genesis. We are in chapter 4, and I think we start with chapter verse 23. Yeah, verse 23. So we're gonna go from 23 to 25, and then we're gonna skip straight to Jasher because this is very important. So check it out. And Lamech said unto his wives, Ada and Zillah, Hear me, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. For the Almighty said, She hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. So Adam and Eve knew that their son slayed Abel. Now, let's go to the book of Jasher. Now, this story of Lamech, about him slaying more murders, goes a little deeper. So if you can go online, go to Google, type in the book of Jasher, go to chapter, you're going to go to chapter 3. Yeah, you're going to go to chapter 3, and you're going to go to verse 26. Okay? And let's go from verse 26 all the way to verse 36, okay? Follow me. And Lamech was old and advanced in years, and his eyes were dim, that he could not see. And Tubal-Cain, his son, was leading him, and it was one day that Lamech went into the field, and Tubal-Cain, his son, was with him. And whilst they were walking in the field, Cain, the son of Adam, see that? When you started seeing people start talking about Cain as being the son of Satan, you know, that was Satan's seed, they're lying. Don't believe that. But look, Cain, the son of Adam, advanced towards them. See that? And we have Cain. For Lamech was very old and could not see much. And Tubal-Cain, his son, was very young. And Tubal-Cain told his father to draw his bow, and with the arrows he smote Cain. See that? Who was yet far off, and he slew him, for he appeared to them to be an animal. And the arrows entered Cain's body, although he was distant from them, and he fell to the ground and died. So that's when you see in your Bible you don't see Cain anymore. Now you know why. He was slayed by his own, what is his grandchild, I believe. He was slayed. And Yah requited Cain's evil according to his wicked. See that? That came from Yah himself. You may have went all these years and had rest, but recompenses are through who? Are through the Most High. You don't take revenge. You don't exact revenge on somebody. The Most High will eventually get you. Even if it's like years on down the road, the Most High will eventually get you. And the Most High and Yah requited Cain's evil according to his wickedness, which he had done to his brother Abel, according to the word of Yah which he had spoken. Verse 30. And it came to pass when Cain had died, that Lamech and Tubal went to see the animal which they had slain. And they saw, and behold, Cain their grandfather was fallen dead upon the earth. There you have it. They killed their own granddad. And Lamech was very much grieved at having done this. And in clapping his hands together, he struck his son and caused his death. Kind of like what you see in Bruce Lee. Pow! Like that. Bruce Lee video. And that's what he did. And he crushed his own son. And the wise, and here we go. And the wise of Lamech heard what Lamech had done, and they sought to kill him. They just killed their baby. And the wise of Lamech hated. Look, all these emotions in Genesis. You started with nothing but goodness and love, and now you got all these emotions. And the wise of Lamech hated him from that day, because he slew Cain and Tubal Cain. So Lamech slew Cain. Lamech slew Tubal Cain. And the wise of Lamech separated from him and would not hearken to him in those days. They separated from him. And Lamech came to his wives, and he pressed them to listen to him about this matter. He's like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. And he said to his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice. See, this is all what Genesis gives you. This is all what Genesis gives you in Genesis 4, verse 23. That's all it gives you. Hear my voice, Adah and Zillah. Hear my voice of Lamech. Attend to my words, for now you have imagined and said that I slew a man with my wounds, and a child with my stripes. Stripes mean hitting, beating. For their having done no violence. They didn't do anything. That's what his wives were thinking. But surely know that I am old and gray-headed, and that my eyes are heavy through age, and I did this thing unknowingly. And the wives of Lamech listened to him in this matter, and they returned to him with the advice of their father Adam. See, Adam was still around, man. They were still getting advice from Adam. Adam, the one that caused all that. Adam knew. He had knowledge. But they bore no children to him from that time, knowing that the Most High's anger was increasing in those days against the sons of men, to destroy them with the waters of the flood for their evil doings. And that is a whole lot, because in between that time, you also have to read the book of Enoch to see what's going on. Why all this wickedness. How they was able to make these weapons of war. How they was able to get these metals and everything. What's happening is these fallen angels, these Malachim, are coming down, and they are just causing all kinds of stuff to go on with men. You know what I'm saying? This knowledge of good and evil. These Malachim have come down, and they're causing all kinds of mess going on. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna stop right there, man. That was a good read. We will continue. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and finish Genesis, chapter 4. Okay, so we have Seth in verse 26. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of Yah. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? This book of Jasher, why they took it out, why they didn't want you to read it. As you continue to read the book of Jasher, you're going to know why they did that. Jasher chapter 2, verse 1. And it was in the 113th year of the life of Adam upon the earth that he again knew his wife, and she conceived and bare a son in his likeness and in his image. See, same way the Most High created you, in his image. And she called his name Seth. saying, because the Almighty had appointed me another seed in the place of Abel, for Cain has slain him. True to form. Man, I hope you guys enjoying this. I know you want more. I'm going to give you more. Don't worry about it, man, because the truth will set you free, baby. I'm telling you, man. We got a lot to go, man. We just in Genesis. See the first 4 chapters, and that's a lot. I know you haven't heard a lot of this, man. I know you want more. I know you want it. Anyway, love you guys so much. Holla.